Hey guys, what's up? Erna here with a very short rant video, I suppose, about the Mega Drive Mini 2, which is in fact coming to Europe. It's been confirmed. We have the whole list of games, courtesy here of Videogameschronicle as posted by Tom Ivan. So I'm gonna go through the whole list very, very quickly and tell you the reasons why I'm a bit disappointed with this mini console and why I believe it only has value to collectors, only has value as a display piece perhaps, and it's something that modders will have to eventually fix or make great. So we've got a promotional video here that I'm not even going to bother with. I'm just going to go straight to the list. I'm going to get the most problematic things out of the way first. Like you go to the Mega CD side of things here on the Western list. There's no Lunar. You're not getting Game Arts Lunar, and you're not getting Working Designs Lunar. Obviously, they're very different, because Working Designs basically Americanized the game. They introduced a lot of pop culture and made it feel very 90s, I guess. So you're not getting either version. I don't know if they ran into a situation where they couldn't decide if they should bring a more faithful version of Lunar to the West for the first time, a more faithful translation. I don't know why they decided not to include the game, but whatever the reason, it completely devalues the console because Lunar is something that would perhaps along with Popful Mail and stuff like that, make or break this console. Did we actually get good stuff though? Yes, we did. We got stuff like Bonanza Brothers that I like. You got Game Ground, very underrated. Doesn't look like much, but plays very well. You've got the Shining series very well represented with Shining Force 2, Shining in the Darkness. You've even got Vector Man 2, a very unique game in its graphical design. So, you've got a bunch of good games in here. But without Lunar, as I mentioned, and without Popful Mail, and with some decisions here in this list that I don't understand, I don't know how I can justify buying this console. Like, tell me this, just look at this. You've got Golden Axe 2, okay? You've got Phantasy Star 2. You've got Streets of Rage 3 in here. Why? Just why? You know, okay, let's see. Golden Axe. They went with Golden Axe 2 exactly why? Why not Golden Axe 1? Maybe they decided that they only wanted one game per franchise, or perhaps two games per franchise, or something. Right? If you buy the PS4 Sega collection, you get multiple Golden Axes, three of them, I think. Here you just get two. Why two? Just put Golden Axe 1. It's a very good game. People will get a good sense of the series, and just leave it at that. Golden Axe 1 would have been fine, by itself. But why two? I don't get it. Same with Phantasy Star 2. Why Phantasy Star 2? Obviously, one was on a Master System. I think it was also on a Mega Drive in like Japan or something. But yeah, the first one is more of a Master System game. Why two in a vacuum? You know what I mean? Like everybody knows that Phantasy Star is a whole epic series. We're talking Frank Herbert stuff here. Okay, maybe not Frank Herbert, but you know what I mean. It's a whole sci-fi epic. People are going to buy this. They're only going to have Phantasy Star 2. They're not going to know the rest of the story. They're going to emulate the rest of the story. 2 is not even the best game. I'm sorry, 2 is not even the best game. That's 4. 4 is the best game. 4 is the game that everybody remembers as one of the best RPGs of all time. But even if you just add 4 by itself, it would be lousy because, any Phantasy Star by itself would be a bad decision. So I don't see the value in just putting 2 here. It kind of reminds me of a situation with Shining Force 3 that they released for the Saturn here in the West. And everybody was left asking, everybody that actually had a Saturn was left asking, where's the rest of my game? Or where's the rest of my story? We never got it. Obviously, we never got it. So I don't get this decision. I'm just going to move on. Streets of Rage 3, again, I don't understand. If you want to be different or quirky or whatever, haha, yay. You could have put Streets of Rage 1, I guess. It's not the best game in the series, but fine, it's a good game. But like the third one, why? The second one is a perfect game. It's essentially a perfect beat 'em up. The third one is fine, but why? Why go with this? You basically have to mod this console. You have no choice but to mod this console and basically add the Streets of Rage that people actually want to play. Nobody's going to go off and buy a console to play this Streets of Rage. They're going to want to play two. You know what I mean? So it makes no sense, even when you come to the Mega CD side of things. You've got amazing games like Final Fight CD. Okay, great. Stunning game. Shining Force CD. I mean, as everybody knows, this game is absolutely outstanding. Okay, great. Sonic CD, again, great. But like, you're not going to have Pop Full Mail. You're not going to have Lunar. And we're talking, you're not going to have Lunar the Silver Star, and you're not going to get Lunar Eternal Blue. That one would definitely add a lot of value to this. So, obviously, you're not going to get Shin Megami Tensei. I mean, obviously, but still. It's not like they have bad games here, but I definitely don't see the value in this console. Unless you want to use it as a display piece so people can come over and be like, yeah, I remember the Mega Drive days. Oh, so much fun. You know, it's got a good controller, definitely. 6 buttons. Feels great to hold, but I mean, I guess if you want to buy it and mod it and play like that, but what's the point? For me, there's no point unless you're collecting all of the mini consoles and you want this one because of the outstanding design. You know, I don't see the point. Even the PS4 Sega collection, even though it doesn't have any Mega CD stuff, has more value than this. It's cheap. You can find it anywhere. It's not more plastic that you have, wasting space in your game room. You know, in my opinion, I don't see the value. Like, that's why I'm a bit disappointed. But maybe you guys can tell me in the comments why they chose the games that they chose and why they decided not to include some of this stuff. But anyway, that's it for this video, and hopefully I'll be back soon with more gaming related content. Bye!